Now, according to the Congress sources, vote percentage was discussed and strengths were put forward by both on Punjab discussion. So, yesterday there was a closed-door meeting between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress in which we are learning, according to Congress sources, that the vote percentage was discussed and also the strengths were put forward. And in fact, they want to have it later as they're watching to see if BJP goes with Akalis. So, this is what they're waiting, that if BJP allies with the Akalis in Punjab, and today there will be a meeting of Congress on Maharashtra and also on Uttar Pradesh. And our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh continues to stay with us. Pallavi, what more details do we have as far as yesterday's meeting between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress is concerned?
See, what Congress is saying is that you cannot expect that at the first day of seat sharing talks, we're going to start discussing seats itself. So this nitty-gritty and information that so much has been offered to us and we've demanded so much is not exactly correct. What happened yesterday was that both the sides, particularly the Aam Aadmi Party, started giving out vote percentage. See, Anjali, all along this formula is being applied by Trinamool Congress or the SP, that there are two yardsticks which should be applied as far as the seat sharing goes. One, of course, is the performance of a political party at the state assembly elections, and second at the Lok Sabha elections. The AAP, of course, has been conveying, just as the TMC has, that on both these counts, the Congress party cannot claim to have a large number of seats. If you talk about Punjab, yes, and Lok Sabha, the Congress did well last time round, 8 out of the 13 seats. But can they win the same amount? That remains to be seen, because AAP is now in par in Punjab. However, the meeting yesterday, the details of the seat sharing talks were not discussed. Instead, the vote percentage was discussed, and that was the main point. But what is interesting is that when it comes to Punjab, at this point of time, the Congress doesn't want to discuss it extensively, because they're waiting to see when the BJP has a tie-up with the Akalis, because then will they go ahead with Punjab.
And Pallavi, how is the situation in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar for the Congress party?
Well, I mean, in Bihar, the Congress is in an alliance with the RJD and the JDU. In UP, the Congress has only one Lok Sabha seat, and that is only Rai Bareli. In UP, you've seen the kind of breakdown of relations between the SP and the Congress party that could have a bearing in case those UP talks takes place. And I don't think Akhilesh Yadav would be willing to budge too much and be generous towards the Congress.
Pallavi, till when can we expect the final decision on seat sharing as we are just months away from the Lok Sabha elections?
Well, the National Alliance Committee, which has been set up by the Congress party, wants to carry on these meetings. There's one which took place yesterday. There's one on Maharashtra, possibly over the next few days. It takes place with TMC, but there are backroom negotiations going on. The Congress ideally would want it to be kind of cleared just ahead of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, which begins on the 14th. The last few meetings will be very critical, because they are going to give an input to the big meeting of the India front. And the final decision will only be taken by, say, a Mamata Banerjee or a Mallikarjun Kharge and a Rahul Gandhi. So what Congress sources are telling us, just as the India front sources are telling us, is that maximum by the end of January, they hope to finalize it. And that's when the seats and the candidates will begin to be announced after that.
Right. Pallavi, also the BJP continues to take jibe at the opposition unity. We just heard Shehzad Poonawalla say that the Congress party is, there's a war of words between the Congress party and the Aam Aadmi Party in one state, but they are ready to fight as allies in the other states. Same is the case with TMC.
Yes, I mean, that is the reason why the BJP is making fun of these seat sharing talks, because the irony and the difference of opinion is so well borne out. I mean, not just Punjab, look at what's happening in Bengal. I mean, every day you hear comments coming in from the TMC against the Congress party, Congress being called corrupt. And you have, say, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary also attacking Mamata Banerjee and saying that, they are a B team of the BJP. To a voter, leave alone to the BJP, to the voter also, it looks like a very confusing picture. Because if you're supposed to be fighting in an alliance together, then how is it that you're talking against each other publicly? And the BJP is certainly, Anjali, over the next few days, and as the campaign begins for the Lok Sabha election, is bound to milk it.
Absolutely. Pallavi, please stay with us. We're also being joined by CNN News 18's Sherin on this story. Sherin, so today Congress is likely to hold a meeting on Maharashtra with NCP and Shiv Sena. What can be expected?
Well, that is right. The meeting is scheduled to start at about 3 p.m. today at Mukul Vasnik's residence. And in this meeting, both the NCP and the Shiv Sena will be present. Apart from that, the Congress leaders from Maharashtra, that includes Nana Patole, Ashok Chavan, Prithviraj Chavan, will also be present in the meeting. Now, from Shiv Sena, it is going to be Sanjay Rawat and NCP Supriya Sule are the ones who are going to be part of this meeting. Now, we have seen that when it comes to, TMC and Aam Aadmi Party, this is the kind of first time that there are in fact talks going on with Congress on seat sharing. But when it comes to the Maha Vikas Aghadi, when it comes to Shiv Sena, NCP, we have seen that they were in fact alliance. So will it be in fact difficult when it comes to TMC and Aam Aadmi Party? We know the kind of back and forth that is happening. But when it comes to Maha Vikas Aghadi, will it actually be much smoother? Is the question at this point. But at the same time, when we talk about the Uddhav Thackeray faction of Shiv Sena and the NCP Sharad Pawar faction, at the moment, of course, both of them are, they don't have a party symbol. And there is in fact, the case that is in fact going on as far as the NCP is concerned. So at the moment, the Congress has an upper hand is what the sources within the Congress have been suggesting, and they could ask for more seats. But as far as this meeting is concerned, this is only an exercise, this is only a legwork. Eventually, it is going to be the Congress High Command, that includes the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, Sonia Gandhi, who will in fact be having a final meeting and will be sealing the deal with the Maha Vikas Aghadi. So at 3 p.m. At Mukul Vasnik's residence, Sanjay Rawat, Supriya Sule, Nana Patole, all these leaders will be present. Yesterday, the meeting was with the Aam Aadmi Party. It was only a surface level talk is what we are being told. Another meeting is in fact scheduled in a day or so is what the sources have been suggesting.
All right, Shireen, thank you so much for getting us all those details. Pallavi Ghosh, thank you so much for getting us all those details. Now, let's take a look at some political reactions on this story.
देखिए 26 पार्टी का अलायंस है, 26 पार्टियों के ऐसे दल हैं जिसमें सिटिंग चीफ मिनिस्टर्स हैं, स्ट्रांग रीजनल पार्टीज हैं, स्ट्रांग रीजनल प्रेजेंस है, उनके आइडियाज में डिफरेंसेस हो सकते हैं, पर डेमोक्रेसी की यही खूबसूरती है कि आप डिसाइड करिए तब करिए जब डायलॉग हो, डिबेट हो, डिसएग्रीमेंट हो, पर एक डिसीजन हो। तो वो चर्चा का विषय है। मैं उम्मीद करती हूं कि जल्द से जल्द इस पर निर्णय लिया जाएगा और हम लोग सब मजबूती से देश के संविधान के लिए, देश की प्रजातंत्र के लिए, देश की जनता के लिए हम ये लड़ाई लड़ेंगे और उसमें विजयी होंगे।
There are certain difficulties in some states and they will have to be tackled properly. The constituents of India Alliance must be accommodative to each other, and they must understand that primary objective is to put up a strong collective fight against BJP.
इतना बड़ा जब ये गठबंधन बनता है, और गठबंधन बनना कोई मामूली बात नहीं होती, बहुत बड़ी चुनौती होती है। सबको कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़ता है, तब जाकर गठबंधन बनता है, सबको त्याग करना पड़ता है।
एक पार्टी भी अपनी सीटों पे टिकट तय करती है तो हर सीट पे कई उसके लिए जो हैं दावेदार होते हैं। तो अगर एक ही पार्टी होती है तो भी दिक्कत होती है कि किसको दोगे नहीं दोगे। अगर 2 पार्टियां हैं, 3 पार्टियां, तो थोड़ी तो दिक्कत होती है। कि हमको इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं है कौन कितना सीट ले रहा है नहीं ले रहा है। हम लोग कन्फर्म है 40 की 40 सीट जीतेंगे। पिछले बार राजद का खाता नहीं खुला था, इस बार उनके गठबंधन का किसी का खाता नहीं खुला।
एनडीएचा एक घटक दल महाराष्ट्रातील लोकसभेच्या जागांसाठी एकतर्फी दावा करत असल्याबद्दल तुमची चिंता, तुमची काळजी मी समजू शकतो। गेल्या आठवड्यात त्यांच्या प्रवक्त्याने आम्हाला 0 पासून 0 पासून सुरुवात करायला सांगितले। एमबीएसाठी लोकसभा निवडणूक सोपी होणार नाही। कोणीही सार्वजनिक विधाने आणि दावे करू नयेत आणि जर एखादा पक्ष औपचारिक चर्चा पूर्ण होईपर्यंत थांबायला तयार नसेल तर काँग्रेस ही जागावर दावा करू शकते आणि उमेदवारांची घोषणा करू शकते। मला आशा आहे की आजचा हा संदेश आपल्या माध्यमातून मुंबई आणि दिल्लीतील महत्त्वाच्या लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचेल।